last gasp of the Russia collusion conspiracy theory.
Can you give me an example other than Donald Trump where the Justice Department determined that an investigated person was not exonerated because their innocence was not conclusively determined?
I cannot, but this is a unique situation.
Well,
You hired a bunch of people that did not like the president. Peter Strzok hated Trump.
Okay.
You didn't know that before he was made part of your team.
You weren't interested in whether or not Russians were interfering through Christopher Steele, and if Steele was lying, then you should have charged him with lying like you charged a variety of other people, but you say nothing about this in your report.
You can charge all kinds of people who are around the president with false statements, but the guy who launches the guy who puts this whole story in motion, you can't charge him. I think that's amazing.
The special counsel answering, but in more cases dodging and stumbling over questions about the Russia witch hunt and his report.
Could you repeat that, ma'am? Can you repeat the last part of that question? Well, I'm not familiar with that. That Ken Starr did what? I'm sorry. I disagree with that. Can you repeat the question, sir? That went a little fast for me. And where are you reading from on that?
I'm reading from my question.
Then could you repeat it?
Okay.
All right, but 2 points made crystal clear early on. No collusion, and his investigation was never obstructed.
The investigation did not establish that members of the Trump campaign conspired with the Russian government in its election interference activities.
At any time with the investigation, was your investigation curtailed or stopped or hindered?
No.
House Judiciary Committee members, Congressman Matt Gaetz of Florida and Louie Gohmert of Texas, were there questioning Mueller, and they join me now. All right, Congressman, it's very clear that Mueller had no control over the investigation. He was asleep at the wheel, and it was run by Clinton donors and Clinton lawyers. So that means only one thing, that Donald Trump was framed by Team Clinton, and Donald Trump was investigated by Team Clinton, and Donald Trump won and came out on top, which just goes to show how crooked and ineffectual Hillary Clinton actually is.